Hello, it's Wendy here from Wendy's Craft Den, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator living in Narberth, Pembrokeshire, Wales. Now, if you put Wendy's Craft Den into that search box I think it is, then all of my things that I've done, including my YouTubes, my Facebooks, all of them will come through. So if you just remember that, and then you'll be all right. You'll get hold of me. Right, it's a Jess one. Jess tutorial for my beautiful friend Jessica. And today, Jess, we're doing some two-step stamping. Now, I find that with this, Jess, if you get a darker colour to start with, then you should be able to line them up. I'll show you now. Right, I'm using this one, this beautiful one that you love, and I'm going to use that one and that one. You see that? Keep having to get put up here. Oh no, I've put that in the ink. Look, oh Wendy, I can hear you, Jess. You'd be saying, oh Wendy. Right, move that over there out the way. I'm going to be using this stamp. Now, I've had a good look at this, okay? Now, there's that stamp there. We call that the outline, and that one the filler, okay? So we've got that on all of these. We've got outlines and we've got fillers. I'm not too sure about what these are, but we're just going to work on the outline and the filler. Right, Jess, so I'm going to do these ones here, right, darling? Now then, I have got garden green. It's a darker colour green. I don't think you've got that, Jess, but any dark colour you want. I'm just using dark green because I got it. Right, so we bunny hops into the ink. We put him up here, shall we? Leave him there for a bit. And don't forget to check your block, and then you won't have that happening all the time, like I do. Right, so I've got that one. Move the green out of the way, Wendy. Right, I'm going to use... Right, I've done that one, all right, love? There. Okay, now if you look at this one, can you see those three pieces there? Four. Those 1, 2, 3, 4 go 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? And then you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? So, what I've tried to do, I've tried to put a mark on them, but they don't seem to be working. So I'm going to pick up the yellowy orangey colour. Right, now then here, I'm just going to have to stand up to do this. Now here you can see that 1, 2, 3, 4, those ones. So what I'm going to try and do, I don't know whether can you see through my stamp? I'll just move it slightly, that wasn't a very good one. Oops. So you can see, can you see the bottom stamp through it with me? So you turn it like that. Do you know it worked just now? Would you believe it? Look. That's how well it worked earlier on. And it doesn't want to work now. Oh, Jessica. Let's try that again, shall we, lovely? Right. Now then. I'll put it's got a cross on it. So we put that one down. Get it up, and then make sure that one's clean. Both top and bottom. Because if it's a little bit smudgy, you won't be able to see through it. Now before we put the colour on there, let's turn it over, shall we? Right, can you see those ones there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Are these ones here? 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? So just do it without ink for a minute. There, now can you see they've lined up there? If I go there, they're not quite right. But if I do that, there, can you see how well that's lined up? Now I'm going to try and do that with ink on. Right, so we go again. Right, don't forget hover. Can you see what I'm doing? You can see it's just there. Woohoo! I did it! Right, should we try that again in case the first one was just pure... Right, the green. Then, oh, I do hope you can see this. Put that down there. And press it. Then we give it a bit of a wipe. I got an old cloth that I use. It's always handy to have. Don't forget, 1, 2, 3, 4, turn them over. And just practice if you like. See, put it like that. And then what you could do, if you're careful. No, don't do it like that. Do it like this. So you can see them all there. Put some ink on it. And again, do the same thing. Just turn it round and wiggle it until you've got it where you want it. There we go. We're a little bit out, but if you are a little bit out, don't worry. What we do then is we do that. And then we cover them all over. Okay? But that is the right way to do it. Get that off again. Let's see if we can try it once more, shall we? Oh, it's a hot one today. Whew. 27 degrees here in Narberth. Would you believe that? You think Wales is a cold place? Not here it isn't. Mind you, we are having a very hot summer. And as soon as the children go back to school, of course it gets even sunnier then, doesn't it? Right, put a bit orange on there. Just play with it so that you can see what I'm doing now. I'm lining it up. There we go. So just keep lining it up like that, turning it and turning it. Don't forget you've got that pad underneath as well. Oopsie daisy. I didn't want to do that, did I? I don't think so. Right. Put that green in there. Give it a wipe with my cloth. I'm going to get some yellow. Oh, of course, you could use any colour, Jess, any colour at all. If you want to, you could use a black ink for the top piece. Right, let's try it again. We see that one, and these 1, 2, 3, 4 underneath. So we just wiggle it here and there. That looks okay. And there we go again. So there we go, Jess. That is a bit of two-step stamping. Right, another thing I was going to show you, Jess, is I know how much you like writing letters to people. Well, I had an idea. I know a lot of people out there, they buy this really posh, pretty letter paper. But we can do it easier than that. Where are we? Oh, come on, butterflies. Yeah. Oh, I had them out to you just now, Jess. Oh, dear, I don't know. But I know that you've got some really good butterflies, haven't you? Right. Well, in here is all my butterflies. Okay, now, I don't think you can still get this stamp. If I can, I'll look for the stamp for you. Because it's got the splatters and lovely butterflies and everything. So I will look now. As soon as I finish doing this, my love, I'll go and look for you, okay? Right, now I don't know with what you've got. Have you got one? Oh, Have you got one that does that? The sort of a splatty, spitty thing? You got one that does that? Well, if you have, okay. Right, well, usually they're in the top corner here. It doesn't matter where you put it. You can put it wherever you like, my love, okay? Right, let's go with the splatty, spitty one. Right. Let's choose a light. You know, with the other one, we were doing dark colour first. With this, we need the lighter colour first, okay? Just stamp it a couple of times. Don't need to press hard or anything. Just give it a stamp, whichever way you want to, okay? Then we clean that off. And I know you've got a few butterflies, haven't you, Jess? Yeah, so I will see what butterflies I've got here. I've got a little butterfly here. Put a little stamp. Okay. Now then I'm going to use some, oh, that one's gone, a darker colour now. So don't forget we're going dark, light to dark with this one. Okay, I'm sure that Sally would help. But then you are getting so good at doing my videos. And then just put the butterfly on the top like that. So he stands out. And then you can do the same again. Get that stamp or anything looking like that. It'll be fine. Oopsie daisy, you would do the wrong one. So now we go from light. Here we are. And because we want the butterfly to stand out, we do it in a darker colour. So there we go, Jess, my darling. You've now got two lots of some things to do. You've got this one. I'm sure there's a better, oh, that one, isn't it? So we had to go dark here, and we went dark because then we could see the outline of the where the petals go. So it was easier then to line up the line up this one, which is the top of that. Okay, so that's darker than light, and this one then, oh look, this one then, we want the little butterfly to stand out, so we're going light behind him and dark on him. So there you go, my darling, have a go at them. I'll send this over to Sally now, and you can decorate your own papers now. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? All right then, sweetie. See you all soon. Bye.